Hi, everyone. I'm Julie Womack. I'm the head of organizing for Red, Wine, and Blue. We are excited to have you as part of our Rally Your Squad team. Together, we are going to win elections this November. Let's talk about what you're going to learn in this video. We're going to explain what Rally Your Squad is all about, why you being involved really matters this election cycle, and how you go about getting started. First of all, let's be really clear. We can win upcoming elections, and each one of us can be the difference maker. Local and state races are on the line, and these are often won by just a handful of votes. Wait, so what does that mean? It means that for every friend or family member you turn out, you could be the difference in each election where you live. These things really matter. These type of elections normally have low voter turnout to begin with. People don't even know the races are happening. They definitely don't know who the candidates are, and they don't know where those candidates stand on the issues. You can be the one to change that. If you don't think one person can make a difference, then check this out. Ohio had a very important vote back in August that would have impacted reproductive rights, and we needed everyone to vote no. Clark County. This entire county swung for vote no by a single vote. What does that mean? Maybe there was a red, wine, and blue woman there who turned out a couple of friends. They changed the course of that election. That's exactly what you can be doing this election cycle. The Rally Your Squad team has goals and a plan to win. These elections are so important. Here is what we're facing this November. Reproductive rights are on the line in Ohio. Control of the state legislature is up in Virginia. School boards in many states are definitely important, up for election, and these impact our kids and our families each and every day. Judicial elections. So the courts have really become the last line of defense to protect democracy. So who sits on the bench is so important. So we need all of you to do your part to win on these issues and in these races. Now, Red, Wine, and Blue has goals. We have been in these communities. We know who we need to reach and we know where they are, but we can't do it without your help. As a team, we are going to be turning out friends and family and everyone in our networks to vote. This is called relational organizing or friend-to-friend organizing. It sounds fancy, but it's not. It's just the simple concept that people talking to friends and family is way more effective than strangers talking to strangers. And this makes sense, right? Your friends know you and they trust you. So they're going to listen to what you have to say much more than that stranger that knocks on their door. The data shows that this is the most effective way to persuade people and to get them out to vote. It is more effective than door knocking, robo-texts, and TV ads. And I've got news for you. You guys are really good at this. Presidential campaigns spend sometimes millions and millions of dollars just trying to move the electorate 1%. You might say, why? Because 1% is actually huge in elections, and that can swing the entire outcome. We know that anytime a group can show that they have made an impact on voter turnout by 1%, that's amazing. People should rightly be celebrating in the streets about that. But let me show you what you guys did the last election cycle. And get ready. We didn't just move voter turnout by 1% or 2% with the people we reached. You guys, we hit 8.5 to 10.5% in our 4 target states last cycle. You have the networks and you have the relationships where you can persuade people, turn them out to vote, and really make a difference. Let's talk about who we need to reach. First of all, like-minded friends. Some of you may say, oh, they're going to vote anyways. I don't have to worry about them. Guess what? Statistically, they don't all turn out. So we need to make sure that they know who the candidates are, what the issues are that these candidates stand for, and that they have a plan to get to the polls. Now, the next group we want to reach is our moderate, non-political friends. These are the people who don't pay a lot of attention to politics. They may have no idea these races are even happening. They definitely don't know who the candidates are or where they stand on the issues. This is your role. This is where you can come in and make a tremendous impact. And our data shows that you guys do make a tremendous impact with this group. Last is our right-wing believers. We are just not going to waste our time. Okay. We want to put our energy where it's going to be effective. And this is not the group that we are trying to reach. We are going to help you be successful. As part of the Rally Your Squad team, you will have access to voter file data about your friends, which will help you see whether they're consistent or inconsistent voters. We are going to give you actions to take to help start these conversations, information to share with your friends, and we're going to teach you how to have effective conversations. So are you ready to join the team? Then let's get you started by setting you up on our online hub, which is called Rally. And this is where the whole team is going to be and be participating. You will go in and claim the voters that you're going to reach out to, those friends and family members that you think you can get out to the polls. You're going to be able to use this tool to track your outreach because you're going to be talking to a lot of people, hopefully. So you want to keep track of who you've had conversations with. And you're also going to see not only the progress that you're making, but the progress that the entire state of volunteers is making towards the goal. So let's go. All right, you can start right now. You can either go to the URL that you see on your screen, go redwine.blue/rally your squad, or you can use this QR code. This is going to take you to our landing page for Rally, and you're going to see all 5 states that we are focused on the selection. And then you're going to go in and pick your state. And I'll show you the example. So you're going to go in, you're going to click your state, and it's going to take you here. And the first thing you're going to do is join that campaign. And then you have to sign in if you already have a Rally account from last cycle, or sign up to create a new one. All you do is you enter your email, and you're going to get sent a magic link. So you guys, this is really nice. There are no passwords for this platform. Makes it much easier. Set up your profile. You're going to put your name, you're going to put where you're located, and then you're going to go match yourself to the voter file. Now, if for some reason you can't find yourself in the voter file, then just go ahead and select none of these. And then I highly recommend that you go check your voter registration. I know most of you are aware that there's been a lot of purging lately, so definitely check on that if you are not in the file. Let's start adding the people that you are going to reach out to, the people that you are going to take on to turn out to the polls. Now, I want you to be really clear. We are not asking for phone numbers or emails because we are not contacting your friends. That really defeats the entire point of relational organizing. We want you to have those conversations. But we do need to match them to the voter file so we know who is being contacted and who is not. Who do we still need to reach? Think of your bestie, your spouse, your adult child, and let's start with them just to practice. So you're going to want to enter their legal name because that's how you register to vote, their city, their age range. Okay, and that is going to help you be able to match them in the voter file. And once you do that, the screen will pop up to give you a list of all the people who share that information in the voter file. And you are going to pick the one that is your contact. The next step is to answer the key question about them. This is really simple. This is just a scale of 1 to 5. And what we're trying to figure out is like, how likely are they to vote just based on your knowledge of them right now? Is this somebody who is like just like you and is ready to be a volunteer and they are good to go? Or is this somebody who maybe needs a little bit of persuasion? And we have a 1 to 5 scale here. Go ahead and just rank them where you think they fall on that scale. We're going to create actions to kind of address each person in each level of the scale. So the person you're reaching out to who might want to volunteer with you is going to get a different action than the friend who needs a little bit of persuasion. And then the next step is to go in and check out the actions that you can take. We'll have all kinds of things you can do in here. Everything from just finding out what your friend's top concern is to checking their voter registration or sharing information and articles about the election. And then record that you took an action. Did you text them? Did you have a conversation over happy hour when you were out one night? Let us know you made that outreach because then we will know who is being contacted. Rally will really let you be able to see your impact and track what you're doing. You can track your individual process, but you're also going to be able to go in here to see the collective action of everybody in your state who is part of the Rally Your Squad team. You're going to be able to see how we are getting closer and closer to our goal in your state. Now, it is time to sit down and map out your contacts. Let's think through who are the people that I can turn out to vote. I challenge you to start with 10 people. More would be great, but let's start with at least 10. And then keep adding as you go. So if you go out with some friends and you start discussing voter registration or your local school board race, when you get back, make sure they're in Rally and record that conversation. If you post something on social media about these elections and whoever is in there commenting or liking, That's someone you should reach out to. Make sure you add them to Rally and record those conversations that you're having online. But let's think through then. After you've added your people, we want you to think through, who else can I add? So here are some people to think through. Who in your family or friends should you talk to? Who are the last 10 people you called or texted? Who would you ask to a wedding or a special birthday? These are all people that you could consider adding to your list. Now, we actually have a form you can download from our website called Map Your Contacts that kind of helps you think through the potential list of people that you could be reaching out to. So check that out on our website on the Rally Your Squad page, and let's keep adding people to our list. Welcome to the team. We are so glad that you are here. We definitely need your help this election cycle. So the next thing you could do is to help us grow this Rally Your Squad team. Hey, you want to have a gathering at your house where you can talk about relational organizing? We would love to have an organizer come to you if there's someone near you, and really get your friends involved and teach them all about what we're doing here. Or maybe you want to do even more. You guys, we have volunteer opportunities at all different levels, whether it is helping the red, white, and blue staff at events, helping them to recruit or to train new people. We would love to get you involved. We are calling our super vols they are called trouble mavens at Red, Wine, and Blue. So if you have an interest in doing that kind of work and getting just even more involved than doing outreach to your friends, we would love to have you. This is going to be so important this election cycle. The more people we have doing this kind of work, the bigger our impact and the more people we're going to reach. So go ahead and you can either go to the URL with the go.redwine.blue/troublemaven, or you can scan that QR code to sign up and get more information, and we'll contact you and talk through what you might be interested in doing. All right. We are so glad to have you as part of this team. Cannot wait to work with you. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching this video.